My name is Mandy, and I am blessed to say that both for fun and for a living, I change lives and play dress up. Now, last week, Tuesday through Thursday, I did Beachbody's 3-day refresh, and I'm here today to show you my results, tell you a little bit about what the refresh is, and to give you some tips in case you decide that you are going to do it. I know I already have some teammates and some friends who are planning on doing it very soon, so hopefully this will be beneficial to them. So first of all, what the 3-day refresh is. It's obviously 3 days long, and it is a detox made by Beachbody that helps you fast track your weight loss, or I like to call it fat loss, and helps you break bad eating habits. So basically how it works is when you wake up in the morning, right away you have a glass of water. Within an hour of waking up, you have breakfast, which is Shakeology, a superfood shake that I already drink every day, as well as a fruit serving, and it's explained in the book what a fruit serving exactly is. Then, at least an hour later, you can have your morning tea, and in the morning you can have green tea. Then, at least an hour after that, you can have, I believe, the fiber sweep, which is not necessarily the best texture, but you put some fiber into water and drink it. And then at least an hour after that, you can have your lunch, which is a serving of fruit, a serving of vegetable. Like I said, both of those are explained in the book, and a shake called Vanilla Fresh, which is a protein shake. Then about an hour, or at least an hour after that, you can have an afternoon snack. At least an hour after that, you can have afternoon tea, which would be an herbal tea. At least an hour after that, you can have dinner, which again is vanilla refresh, the shake, as well as a dinner that you can make. And there are, I think, between 5 and 8 recipes in the book of all different choices you can have. And then at least an hour after that, you can have another serving of herbal tea. And the whole time, you're supposed to be drinking water like crazy. So that is basically how it goes and what it entails. And if you purchase the 3-day refresh, that is where you will get all of those items, all of the supplements that you need. So that is how it works. Now, as far as the results, for me, I have never really been overweight. I've had a couple extra pounds and a little bit of pudge here and there that I wanted to lose. So I didn't have any huge expectations as to, a crazy weight loss or anything like that. But I was blown away by what happened in only 3 days. So what I outlined to you is that 1 day, and you just repeat that 3 more times then. In 3 days, I lost 6.5 pounds and 3.25 inches, which I think is incredible. But what to me was even more interesting is normally at any given time, I'm craving 4 or 5 different things that I probably shouldn't eat more than a little bit of, like cheesecake or tacos or mashed potatoes or something like that. But since the refresh, and it's been, like I said, about a week so far, I haven't really craved anything unhealthy. So it nipped all of my cravings in the bud, and now I just want to eat healthy. I want salads. I want, good protein and things that aren't breaded or fried or no tons of sugar or anything like that. So that is really exciting to me. Also, during the refresh, I continued for the most part with my normal workouts. However, I noticed that the 3rd day when I was working out, I felt a lot stronger. I'm doing Body Beast right now, and I was able to do more pull-ups, granted assisted pull-ups, but more than I'm usually able to do with a high quality form. So that was really exciting for me. The last thing that I was excited about was that I have this mental clarity that I've never really experienced, and I really think it's because there's nothing in my diet that's kind of holding me back and clouding my thoughts. So if you're looking to lose a few pounds to get started, or if you overdid it on the weekend, or if you have something that you need to look really good for in short order, I would really recommend the 3-day refresh. Now, the last thing I'd like to do is give you a few tips to make doing the refresh a little bit easier on yourself. Now, one of them, the first one's probably a no-brainer, but I am a procrastinator. So since I knew that I had Shakeology and an apple at home, I was like, well, can buy all the groceries after breakfast tomorrow. Well, it does make it a little bit harder to go into a grocery store knowing that you can only buy specific things because otherwise you can't eat them for a while. Not even sampling the samples they have out at Whole Foods. So my tip to you is to do your grocery shopping ahead of time so that way you're not giving yourself more cravings than you need to deal with. The second thing is a mistake that I made on day one, and that is I thought, well, I'll stretch all of this out as much as I can, so I'll set a timer for 2 hours, and then that way I have stuff for all day. I strongly recommend setting your timer for 1 hour because everything has to be at least an hour. Then at that point, you can decide whether you're hungry and want to eat now or if you can wait a while. Another thing is that the fiber sweep is not filling. So the morning thing I would definitely do every hour, and then more in the afternoon when you've had lunch and you can have a snack later, that's when I would start maybe waiting more than an hour for each thing. Finally, I would say definitely do easier workouts. And by finally, I do not mean finally. I still have a couple more things. But I was doing Body Beast, and I honestly think that I was pushing myself a little bit harder than I needed to. So I would recommend doing something a little bit more friendly to your body to allow you to detox and enjoy the whole situation without ever feeling dizzy or anything like that. Which, by the way, the only time I did was the first day, and that was because I didn't space my food well. So stick to that 1 hour timer if you can. Now, my last tip for you is tea. You might not be a tea person. I automatically am. I drink green tea every single day. I drink herbal tea at night, not every night, but often. But one thing that I would recommend is to take advantage of this, especially if you want something sweet or something with a little bit of flavor. You are allowed to use some flavoring for your water, like squeezing lemon juice and things like that. But I really liked using this tea, which is organic chocolate mint tea. It's herbal, it's unsweetened, and it tastes really delicious. It's not like drinking a Girl Scout cookie, but it's still really tasty in a good way that you can kind of add a little bit of excitement to your day during the refresh. That's not necessarily breaking the rules. All right, so thank you so much. If you have any questions, let me know and I'd be happy to answer them. If you are interested in purchasing the reset, talk to your Beachbody coach. And if you don't personally have a Beachbody coach, you can check out my website below, which is honeybadgerfit.com, and you can actually order it there. Please subscribe to my channel and my social media pages for more updates on fitness, nutrition, makeup, and my general adventures of playing dress up and having more fun than most people I know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.